Hey guys, welcome to Lex of Harris. Today's video is all about the Louis Vuitton Pochette Kirigami. In today's video, I'll be sharing my thoughts and impressions on this piece. I will also do an updated wear and tear review. I purchased the Pochette Kirigami many years ago when Louis Vuitton first launched it. In fact, I did a review showing you guys how much and what you can actually fit inside each individual pouch. I'll go ahead and link it in the description box for you guys. But since I've owned this piece for many years now, I felt that it was time for me to do an updated wear and tear review. And I'm also super excited to share with you guys some of the most beautiful accessories that I was able to find on Amazon to convert the largest pouch into a beautiful shoulder or crossbody bag. So if that sounds like something you're interested in watching, I hope you would consider subscribing to my channel. I do lots of reviews, unboxings, and every now and then I will also do planning content. So without further ado, let's get started. Since I've already done a detailed review on the Pochette Kirigami, I'm not going to spend time going over the detailed features. However, I will give you a high-level overview of what you can expect with this piece. So currently, the Pochette Kirigami retails for 510 euros or 745 US dollars. When I purchased it, I paid significantly less, so it has gone up in price over the years. And Louis Vuitton has also been discontinuing some of their most popular small leather goods. I would definitely recommend that you get your hands on the Pochette Kirigami. If you currently have it on your wish list or you're thinking about getting it, I hope today's video will help you make a decision as to whether or not you should add it to your collection. I would say add it sooner rather than later. Louis Vuitton is very strict, especially in Europe, when it comes to their client advisor disclosing information that they haven't made public yet. But I did have a couple of client advisors tell me that it could be on the chopping block. If you're interested in getting it, go ahead and purchase it. As you guys can see, the Pochette Kirigami is a 3-in-1 pouch, and it's composed of these 3 beautiful individual envelopes that I currently have featured in front of you. In terms of dimensions, the largest pouch is 23 by 16.5 centimeters. The medium pouch, which is this one right over here, is 15.5 by 11.5 centimeters. And the smallest pouch is 10 by 7 centimeters. In terms of what you can actually fit inside of each pouch, I'll go ahead and quickly show you what you can fit inside of them. However, the smallest pouch, you can use it to store your cards. You can also use it as a wallet, and you can also store coins in this particular pouch. The medium pouch is designed to fit your passport or any cosmetics that you guys have, and I'll go ahead and show you guys how they fit in here. And then the largest pouch is actually designed to fit an iPad mini. Prior to purchasing this beautiful accessory that I used to convert it as a crossbody bag, I primarily like to use it as a clutch. I've never stored my iPad mini in here, but you can store your daily essentials. So before I show you what you can actually fit inside, let's talk about this beautiful sleeve that I found on Amazon. I'll go ahead and leave the name of the shop on the screen for you guys, and I will also link it in the description box. Now, I would say if you own the Pochette Kirigami, or if you're thinking about getting the Pochette Kirigami and you want to use the largest pouch as a handbag, I would definitely get the sleeve sooner rather than later. To be honest with you guys, I have been looking for this particular sleeve for months. It has been sold out. They sell out fairly quickly. So if you do see it, I'll go ahead and link it. If it is available, I would definitely recommend you get it. It's very affordable. I paid less than $20 for this piece. But this is what this sleeve looks like. And it's made perfectly for the Pochette Kirigami. As you guys can see right over here, you are able to close the pouch with no problem. So this is what the front looks like. It's clear. So when you are wearing it on your shoulder or even as a crossbody bag, you are going to be able to see this clear material, but it still looks beautiful on the body. So here's a look at the back of the sleeve, and it features these beautiful gold rivets on the side. And here is a side view that features the D-ring for you to attach your strap. It doesn't come with a strap, so you do have to use your own strap, or you can always purchase them separately. If you own the Pochette Félicie, the gold chain that comes with the Pochette Félicie looks beautiful with this particular pouch. Or as I mentioned, you can purchase these chains separately. It doesn't necessarily have to be a Louis Vuitton chain. However, since I already have this chain that came with my Louis Vuitton camera pouch bag, I decided to go ahead and add it on this piece. And I just wanted to show you guys, look at how the hardware matches perfectly to the original Louis Vuitton gold chain. So they did a phenomenal job with the hardware. I don't think it's too yellow. Sometimes with these pieces, the hardware tend to be a little bit too yellow for my liking, but this is pretty spot on. So if you own the Pochette Kirigami or even the camera pouch bag, your chain is going to look spectacular against the hardware of this particular pouch. Also love about this particular sleeve is the fact that it's on the exterior of the Pochette Kirigami. As I mentioned, I have been looking for a conversion kit so that I can rock this bag as a shoulder or cross body bag. Now, I know it's not everyone's cup of tea. I know this is a very controversial topic. Some people don't believe that you should convert your pieces and you should utilize them as intended. I like to get creative with my pieces, and I personally feel, again, this is just my personal opinion. I know many of you guys may not agree, but I personally feel as a paying consumer, once I own the piece, I pretty much have the right to do whatever I please with it. So I'm a big advocate for converting your pieces. I know it's a highly debatable topic at the moment, especially with the toiletry pouch 26 that has been discontinued. And many people are speculating it's because of the fact people were converting them into handbags or buying cheap conversion kits from Amazon. I've seen those type of comments on other people's videos and even on Instagram. To be quite honest with you, I think each person has the liberty to do whatever they please with their luxury goods. So that is why I'm filming today's video, to show you guys options for those of you guys that like to get creative with your pieces. To me, this is the way to go. I love the quality of this piece. It's very thick and it's also very durable. And I love the fact that it fits perfectly. So it's a custom fit for the Pochette Kirigami. I have also seen plenty of inserts that you can place inside the Pochette Kirigami. The reason why I recommend this over the inserts that you can place inside of the Pochette Kirigami is the fact that you are going to have some wear to the corners of the flaps right over here and there, because when you close the flap with the inserts, the chain tends to rub against the flap based on some of the reviews and videos that I've seen. So I would not recommend purchasing an insert for you to place inside of the Pochette Kirigami, because this is a very soft leather lining. So I would recommend that you purchase a plastic sleeve or insert similar to this, so that you can rock your Pochette Kirigami as a crossbody or shoulder bag. Now let me go ahead and show you what you can actually fit inside. And of course, I will share some mod shots so that you can see how this beautiful clutch looks against my body frame. Keep in mind, when it comes to these pouches, you're primarily going to be able to fit your bare essentials. So this is not an everyday bag, but bare essentials such as a wallet or card holder will fit perfectly. And here I have the recto verso. So I just wanted to show you guys how the recto verso fits inside of this pouch. And look at how much space I have to add other essentials. Your smartphone will also fit, and this one is the iPhone 8. I also own the iPhone 12, which I'm currently using to film today's video, and that fits perfectly in here as well. Your keys will fit, and this one is the 4-ring key holder. If you like to carry a compact mirror with you, that will also fit, and I'll go ahead and place that right behind the recto verso. A lipstick will also fit. And the last thing that I would place in here would be my key fob on my Damier Azur Dragon key holder. And that is pretty much all that I would carry or recommend that you place inside of the Pochette Kirigami, given its silhouette. But although it has an envelope style silhouette, look at how much fits in here, guys. So you can definitely fit your essentials plus more. So now that we have her stuff, let's go ahead and close her up. Here's a look at the front. Here is a back view. This is a fabulous piece to own. I highly recommend it. As you guys can see, you can fit quite a bit. And if you own an iPad mini and you'd rather use it to store your iPad mini, you also have that option. In terms of wear and tear, I'll go ahead and show you guys. This piece has held up very well over the years. No scratches, no issues whatsoever with the interior. Now, granted, to be honest with you guys, this is not a piece that I use on a daily basis. Prior to purchasing this conversion kit, I primarily used it as a clutch. So I would use it every once in a while. I would say I probably used it 6 to 7 times a year. So obviously it's not going to show as much wear and tear because I don't use it on a daily basis like some of my other handbags or SLGs. But even so, it has held up very well, no creasing whatsoever to the interior leather lining. And as I mentioned, this is a very soft leather lining and it is prone to scratches. And as you guys can see, no scratches whatsoever. The glazing is intact, no issues with the glazing or stitching. When it comes to the hardware, just some hairline scratches, nothing significant, but no tarnishing whatsoever on the hardware. So now let's quickly talk about the medium-sized pouch. And I went ahead and placed my passport in here. And as I mentioned, it is designed to hold your passport, and you can fit up to 2 passports in here. I've placed my passport as well as my husband's, and it closes perfectly fine. So this is a great option if you've always wanted the passport holder, well, you can't justify spending the money on just a passport holder. You can get the Pochette Kirigami for 745 US dollars or 510 euros. As I mentioned, you're getting 3-in-1, and you can utilize this beautiful piece as a passport holder. You can also utilize it to store your cosmetics. So I currently have a Chanel compact lipstick as well as a mini hand lotion. And look at how that fits perfectly inside of this pouch, given its silhouette. Just like the largest pouch, no wear and tear issues, no scratches on the interior. It's also the same soft leather lining as the largest pouch. The only difference is this one features a red leather lining. No issues with the glazing whatsoever. No tarnishing on this particular hardware. It has held up very well over the years. Here's a look at the side. As you guys can see, the side is immaculate as well as the back. So this one is also a great little cosmetic pouch that you can place inside of your smaller handbags. If you didn't want to use it as a passport holder, I just went ahead and showed you guys that your cosmetics will fit perfectly in here. Here's a look at the smallest pouch. Now this one is my most used. This one I use every single day, so it has been inside of all of my handbags since I've purchased it. Now this one has a little bit more wear and tear because of the fact it gets daily use. In terms of the hardware though, just like the other two, very small, faint hairline scratches, no tarnishing whatsoever. As you guys know, this one features a fuchsia leather lining, no scratches on the leather lining. And this one, I like to utilize it as a business card holder. This can fit up to 15 business cards in here, or you can also use it as a mini wallet and place your debit cards, credit cards, or your driver's license. So currently I have about 10 business cards in here. And I'll just go ahead and show you they fit perfectly, and I still have additional room if I wanted to add other business cards. Slight wear and tear towards the edge of the glazing right over here. Nothing significant, just some slight peeling. It doesn't bother me. It's nothing major. Now, if it does become problematic, I will definitely take it into Louis Vuitton. But I do have some slight peeling towards the edge of this glazing here. And it could be because of the fact it's constantly rubbing against other SLGs inside of my handbags. And here's a look at the back. But other than that, no other wear and tear issues whatsoever with this piece. I recently did a review on the Pochette Accessoire, and in that video I showed you guys how much and what you can actually fit inside. And I also share with you guys that if you do want to maximize space inside of your handbags, you can also purchase inserts or organizers to place inside of your smaller bags or even your larger bags so that you can have a little bit more structure and organization. And this is the first insert that I've come across that is not made of a felt material. It's this beautiful soft microfiber lining. They had 2 colors available, so you could purchase it in this beautiful beige color or brown. I'll go ahead and place the name of the Amazon shop on the screen and also in the description box for you guys. But this is the most beautiful insert that I found, and I'm super happy. Now, this particular insert features a slip pocket towards the back. On the opposite side, you have another slip pocket here, followed by another slip pocket, and it also features a beautiful zippered compartment. Here's a look at the organizer inside of the pochette. I'm more excited about the quality and the material of this particular organizer. I was really on the hunt for an organizer that wasn't made of felt material. Nothing wrong against felt organizers. In fact, I do have a couple from another brand. However, I was super happy when I was able to find this particular organizer. Now I'm definitely able to maximize the space of the pochette accessoire and fit a little bit more in here with this particular organizer. I'll quickly show you guys how much I can fit in here with this particular organizer. And here's a look at the interior, guys. Look at how much I'm able to fit in here. So I have my Chanel compact mirror, lipstick. I also have a lotion, my Dragon key holder, my Louis Vuitton 4-ring key holder, the pochette clay. I also have my zippy coin purse, and in this slip pocket here I went ahead and placed my iPhone. Now this one is the iPhone 8. The iPhone 12 also fits in this particular slip pocket, and I still have these back pockets here if I want to add something small. So this, if you don't want to carry a compact wallet, you can also place your cards in these particular pockets right over here. So that's definitely going to maximize additional space. And then I still have the zippered compartment. I do like to carry Kleenex with me or a pen, so I feel much more comfortable placing a pen or Kleenex in here. But as you guys can see, it's a perfect fit. I think they did a phenomenal job with ensuring that it's customized to the pochette accessoire. It fits perfectly. I'm still able to close the bag perfectly, so the organizer isn't getting caught in the zipper. And it's perfect, as I mentioned. If you are looking for a more structured bag, I definitely recommend these organizers. And like I said, this is the first organizer that I've purchased that's made of a soft microfiber or suede-like material. I don't know if it's exactly microfiber or suede, but it just has that feel. It's definitely not a felt material. And they also have it in a beautiful brown color. For those of you guys that own the pochette accessoire and the classic monogram front, you can also get the brown version. And look at that, I still have access to this pocket here if I want to add additional items. And I still have a little bit of room if I want to add something flat in here, but this is more than sufficient. This particular organizer fits inside of my Eva clutch. For the longest, I have been looking for an organizer for the Eva clutch, and it also closes perfectly. Now I have utilized this particular insert inside of the Eva clutch, and look at that, guys. That closes perfectly. You can easily transition this from your pochette accessoire to your Eva clutch if you own one. I also love the fact that it adds some structure to this particular clutch. So if you like a good structured handbag, then I highly recommend this particular organizer. And as I mentioned, it's not going to break the bank, and you're not going to have to wait months for you to receive it. When I carry my Eva clutch or even the pochette accessoire, I do like to add an extender to the chain. As you guys know, with some of these clutches, the chain tends to be on the shorter side. So if you do prefer a longer chain, you can purchase these extenders. And I purchased this from Amazon as well. They had other colors available. They also had pink, and I think they had red. I'll go ahead and share them on the screen for those of you guys that are interested. And I will also link it in the description box. It was very affordable. And I just love these extenders, guys. Not only does it accessorize your handbag, but it also extends the chain. So if you want something a little bit longer, I definitely recommend that you look into purchasing an extender. It's a close match to the hardware. So here's a look at the hardware on the extender in comparison to the Eva clutch. So that's super important when you're purchasing accessories for your luxury handbag. You want to ensure that the hardware is a close match. That way it doesn't clash, but this one is pretty darn close, and I really enjoy utilizing this. That concludes my wear and tear update on the Pochette Kirigami, as well as my thoughts on impressions as to whether or not you should add this piece to your collection. I definitely think it's worth it. And I also think it's great to invest in organizers or inserts for your handbags, because at the end of the day, we spend so much for these luxury goods and we want to keep them in pristine condition as long as possible. So I hope this video was able to provide you with some ideas and also inspires you to accessorize your handbags regardless of what other people say, as well as getting multi-use out of your luxury goods. As always, I thank you so much for tuning in to Luxe of Paris, and I will chat with you guys on my next video. We dance.